Hey guys, I'm the Crochet Guy, and in this video I'm going to show you how to make the Channel 25 inspired crochet bag. So this is the crochet bag which I designed and made, and it was inspired by the Channel 25 bag. Let's get into it. So we'll be making use of the Patterns Highland bulky yarn. So I'm actually using two different colors for this. You can use the same colors, but I just decided to use different colors to see how the final bag will look like, basically. So this is the Patterns Highland bulky yarn. This is 75% acrylic, 25% wool yarn, the 100 gram. So I'm using two of this. I'm also going to be making use of these chains. I'm using a 6mm crochet hook, yarning needles, scissors, and also these. So these are called Crochet with plastic washers. So we need about at least 12 of these, basically. So these are all we'll be using. We'll start off by making 31 chains. After making our 31 chains, we're going to make single crochets going back into each of the 31 stitches. Okay, so I just finished making my single crochets. I made single crochets from here back to this place. So like I explained, this is the front of my work because my tail is on the right side here. And why it is so is because when I started my chains, I chained from here to here, which counted as my row 0.5. And when I then made my single crochets from here back to this place, that was my row 1. Now to go from here back to here, I'm about to start row 1.5. And now for row 1.5, what we're basically going to do, we are going to have some single crochet spaces that we're going to make. So we're going to have like 6 single crochet spaces that we're going to leave. So this is what we're going to do. We have 31 stitches or 31 single crochets. So we're going to make single crochets into the first 2. So we'll make 2 single crochets. So the first one, 1 single crochet. The second one, 1 single crochet. And now for this next 2, we are going to skip them, chain 2, and then continue making single crochets into the third one. So I made 2 single crochets into the first one, skipped the next 2, and into the third one, I'm going to make a single crochet. So I'm going to make 3 single crochets. So the first one, I'll make the second single crochet into the next one, and I'll make the third single crochet into the next one. So this is the one we just skipped, this one right here. So now after making these 3 single crochets, I'm going to skip these 2 the exact same way I did here. So I'll chain 2, and into the third one, I'll make a single crochet. So this is the first, this is the second. Into the third one, I'll make a single crochet. So I'm basically just going to continue this to the end. So now I just made a single crochet here. I'll make 2 more single crochets, making that 3 single crochets. So when we started, we made 2 single crochets into the first one, skipped 2 and chained 2 here, then made 3 single crochets. Same thing. Well, after making 3 single crochets, we skipped 2, chained 2, made 3 single crochets. If you did everything correctly, this is what you should have. So we have 6 openings. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And when you get to the end, the same thing we had here. When you get here, after chaining 2, you have 2 more single crochets to crochet into. So 1, 2. Same thing we had here when we started. So now you just need to chain 1. So we basically just finished row 1.5. Now we're about to start row 2, going from here to here. So you just need to chain 1 and turn. And for our single crochets, the normal single crochets, for example, these first 2, just make single crochets into both of them. So we'll make 2 single crochets. And for the spacing, since we changed 2, we're just going to make 2 single crochets into that space. So just make the first single crochet, make the second single crochet, and we are done with the space. Then we'll keep on making single crochets into the remaining 3 that we have. So 1, 2, and 3. And now when we get to the spacing, we'll just make 2 single crochets into that spacing. So 1 and the second one. And then we'll make 3 single crochets into the next 3. And then after that, when we get to the spacing again, we'll make 2 single crochets into that spacing. So we'll just continue doing this till we get to the end of the row. Okay, so I just finished row 26, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, and I'm about to start row 26.5. And if you noticed, I changed the yarn I used because I ran out of this yarn and I couldn't find the exact one right now. So I just basically used the next one that I had, so which is this one I'm using. So at row 26, I just finished row 26. I'm about to start row 26.5. So basically same thing we had here, the same way we have the pattern for here, that we started by making 2 single crochets, skipped 2, chained 2, made 3 single crochets, skipped 2, chained 2, 3 single crochets, skipped 2, chained 2, 3 single crochets. That's basically the same thing we are going to repeat at row 26.5. So to start off, I'm just going to make 2 single crochets in the first 2. So this is the first single crochet, and into the next one I'll make a single crochet. And now we're just going to chain 2, skip these 2, 1, 2, and into the third one start making a single crochet. So we'll make 3 single crochets. So this is the first one, second single crochet, and third single crochet. And now after the third single crochet, we'll skip these 2, chain 2, and into the third one. So we are skipping these 2, and into the third one we'll make our single crochets again. So we'll make 3 single crochets. So this is the first single crochet, this is the second single crochet, and this is the third single crochet. So basically everything I just did now, I started row 26.5. So I started with 2 single crochets. After that, I skipped these 2, chained 2 here, made 3 single crochets, skipped 2, changed 2, made 3 single crochets. Same thing I'll do again. I'll skip these 2, chain 2, 3 single crochets, and we'll do that till we get to the end, when we then have to skip these 2 here, chain 2, and then make 2 single crochets like we had at this end into these 2 here. Once you're done, you have something that looks like this. So this is 27 rows in total. If I open it up, this is how it looks. So from here to here, 27 rows, and on both ends we have the openings here and here. For the next part, we need to make 8 chains and 4.5 rows. At the end of row 4.5, this is what I have. So 1, 2, 3, 4.5 rows. So this is the first part. So we'll keep this one place because we're going to make 3 separate things and join them together. So this is the first part. So for the second one, same thing we did for this one. We're just going to make 8 chains, and for this one we'll be making 7 rows. So for this one we made 8 chains and 4.5 rows. Then the new one we're making now, we're going to make 8 chains and 7 rows. So after 7 rows, this is what we have. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 8 chains and 7 rows. This is the second part. For the third part, we are going to start off by making 10 chains and 10.5 rows. So we'll make 10 chains and 10.5 rows. And when we get to 10.5 rows or row 10.5, then I'll show you what to do next. So we're just going to make 10 chains now and 10.5 rows, and I'll meet you guys back. Okay, so I just got to row 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And now I'm about to start row 10.5. So this is where our pattern will start. Now we're going to be making 2 single crochet decreases on both sides, but then we are going to like alternate them. So for a row, we'll make on the right. For the next one, we'll make on the left. The one after that, we'll make on the right. The one after that, we'll make on the left, till we get to the last one where we'll have just 4 single crochets left. So now for row 10.5, we're going to make 2 single crochet decreases on the right side. So I'm just going to turn these 2 single crochets into 1 single crochet. So I'll go in, pull up, go into the second one, pull up, and then pull through everything. So now I've decreased these 2 single crochets into 1 single crochet. Now I'll keep on making my normal single crochets till I get to the end of my row. At the end, I'm just going to chain 1 and turn. So now if you look here, I made 2 single crochet decreases here, reducing these 2 single crochets into 1 single crochet. We had 10 single crochets, and as I just chained 1 and turned, now if I count how many single crochets we should have 9, because I reduced 1 from this side. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So now when I turn my work and chain 1, I'll just make single crochets into every stitch, or all the 9 stitches at the back. So this is the back of our work. So single crochets into the 9 stitches at the back. Now we are about to start row 11.5. If you remember, when we made row 10.5, we made 2 single crochet decreases on the right hand side here for row 10.5, and we didn't make any decrease on this side. Now for row 11.5, we are not going to make any decrease on the right hand side, but we'll make 2 single crochet decreases on the left hand side. So now if you check, we reduced one here, so we have 9 single crochets left. And now for row 11.5, like I said, we'll make 2 single crochet decreases on the left hand side here, not on the right. So we are like alternating it. For 10.5, we'll make on the right, 11.5 on the left, 12.5 on the right, 13.5 on the left, 14.5 on the right, 15.5 on the left. And then when we get to row 16, we'll then make on both sides. So for now, for 11.5, we're just going to make single crochets into each and every 10 from here. And now when we get to the end, we have 2 single crochets left. We're then going to make 2 single crochet decreases on the left hand side for row 11.5. So go in, pull up, and then go into the second one, pull up, and then pull through all of them. So we'll just decrease these 2 on the left hand side for row 11.5. Same thing we did for row 10. We'll chain our work, turn, and now for row 12, because this is basically row 12, we're just going to make single crochets into each and every 10 going back. I just chained my work and I turned, and now we are currently at row 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We are at row 12, about to start row 12.5. For row 12.5, we'll make 2 single crochet decreases on the right hand side here. So go in, pull up, go into the next one, pull up, and pull through all of them, and then just make single crochets into everything till we get to the end. Okay, so I just finished row 15.5, and if you did everything correctly, you should have 4 single crochets left, and you should have reduced on the left for row 15.5. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So I just finished row 15.5. Now for row 16, once I chain my work and turn, as the pattern says, I'm going to make 2 single crochet decreases on the right and on the left. So as you can see, we have only 4 stitches left. So I'll decrease these first 2 into 1 single crochet and decrease the next 2 into 1 single crochet. Then I'll chain 1 and my work is done. So you can just cut this off. So we are done with this one. So this is what you should have. You should have something that looks like this. So these are 3 halves, and for these 3 halves, they're basically going to be the side of the bag, basically. So for this one, you need to join it for after the first row here. Just place it this way and try to align it to be in the middle of here and here. Hold it this way and stitch it from here to this place, so you have the opening here. And then for this one, you need to place it on row 10. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. On row 10 this way, and just stitch only the top. So this is like the cover for the bag, or the cover for this side pocket. So it's going to be something like this. And for the cover or this side pocket, you can use whatever closure you have or you prefer, but this is what I used. So I'm going to put this here and here to have the closure of the bag. And like I said, for this one, you're going to stitch it after the first row, put it here and stitch. And for this one, once you count 10 rows up, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, you place it still in the middle and stitch both of them basically like this. So when you're done, you have this here, and then it's looking this way. And everything we did now, you need to make 2 of it. So if you do it correctly, this is what you should have. So I already did this. I already stitched it here. And when I open this, we have this opening here, and I stitched it around 1 row going up, and this is on the 10th row. So you're going to do the same thing for this one. So we'll have 2 of this for the side of the bag. And once you do that, we'll move to the next part. One more thing before we proceed. For where we put the handles for the bag, I just made this. So this is basically just 5 chains and 1 row. So make 5 chains and make 1 row. Then into my ring, I'm just going to put it this way. And on the 15th 15th row, which is this one. So basically here I'm going to stitch the base here to this place like this. So basically what I did for this one, so I stitched it on the 15th row like this. So when you're done stitching, you should have something that looks like this, so that the size of the bag will be ready. So this is what we'll have. Now the next part will be to join both of them. You can do this by using your yarning needles, or you could use single crochets or slip stitches, but for me I think I'm going to use single crochets. So all you need to do is from the 10th single crochet row here, like if you count this, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10, so we know we are doing basically from here to the top is going to be from the base here to the top here, the 10th single crochet here. So we are joining this way. So you join from here to here, and then under it this way, and then finish it up this way basically. So you could use, like I said, you could use single crochets, you could use your needles to stitch it together. Once you're done stitching everything, this is what you have. So I stitched this part. I used single crochets, so I single crocheted from here to this end. Same thing for this side. I started from here, went all around till I got to this end. So this is what our bag looks like now. And the last thing that's left to do is just to add the eyelets into the spacing. You can choose not to add it and just run your chain across, so it depends on you. But I'm going to add the eyelets to the spacing here, and then the handle, I'll just use a chain handle. So this is the final result. This is what I have. This is the bag. I already added the eyelets to this part of the bag, like the openings that we made, and I passed the chain, this chain I used with this charm. So this is the final bag. I also used this beautiful chains for the handle of the bag. You could use this, or you could crochet a handle for yourself depending on what you like. But this is our final bag. This is what we have. So if you like this video, and if you like videos like this, please subscribe to my channel, share this video, like it, leave your comments. I'll be happy to answer them, and I'll see you guys in the next video. And don't forget, I am that crochet guy. I don't make bags, I make art.